Have you ever noticed when clients fail, that a personal trainer, a macro guru, and if it fits your macros specialist will never take blame? It's always, are you really counting your calories? Are you really tracking your macros? The reason why you didn't lose weight is because you wasn't in a deficit. It's always the same thing. It's always, you wasn't in a deficit. You might have been tracking, but was you really tracking? Or that hidden creamer you put in your coffee, or those hidden sweetener things you put in there, those extra 2, 3, 4 calories added up. And they always blame the client, right? They never blame themselves for their lack of guidance, lack of training, lack of understanding an individual's body, an individual's dietary requirements, an individual's mindset, an individual's psychology around food. It's always they blame you. You wasn't in a I see it all the time with modern day personal trainers who have no right speaking about nutrition. And it's always, you wasn't in a deficit. And it's obviously referring to losing weight. You wasn't in a deficit. That's your problem. You was doing stuff. Think back. There was stuff you was doing that you were doing wrong, that you maybe missed tracking calories. Isn't the problem in the first place that somebody has to track calories to have a goal? I'm not against tracking calories, but for me, if someone can't explain food to you or diet to you or nutrition without tracking calories, it's like asking someone who rides a bike with stabilizers on how to ride a bike. It's pretty silly. So what I'm doing this video is to beware of all those macro gurus, all those if it fits your macro scientists out there who only look at the human body, fats, proteins and carbs. Don't look at the individual, don't look at the person, don't look at the psychology behind food, behind why that person does this, why that person does this, why that person can't get to deficit, what kind of foods that are eating that are making them hungrier. Looking at that, not just numbers, not just having MyFitnessPal and thinking that qualifies you to speak about nutrition, because it really doesn't. It's hurting people and it's costing people money. So if you've got a personal trainer or a coach feeding you bullshit, I advise you look elsewhere and do some of your own research.